Hello, my viewers, favored here on Psychological Realities. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll appreciate. Thank you. Today, we are going back to Nyabohanse and Jamaica. As you know, Nyabohanse is also known as Ayamarwa's village. Today, I won't talk much about Ayamarwa. If you want to know more about Ayamarwa, our travel commando, go check some of my videos. I've explained who Ayamarwa is. Now, Ayamarwa has a younger sister by the name Mwango. And she's also a travel vlogger. At the moment, she's residing in Jamaica. She is a travel vlogger, as I told you. Now, we all know, if you've been following these two, you know what has been in the air. I am their fan. I love them equally. But as you know, from where I'm sitting, I say it as I see it, because I'm a good observer and a good listener. Now, Ayamaro has been having a party which began on November 18th. It will be ending on December 18th. Basically tomorrow. It will be ending tomorrow. And Ayamaro was hoping the sister will attend the party. And people have been saying why it is not attending the party. As I said in my previous video, some of us thought that it is the arrangement between the brother and the sister, because we all know that D has been praising the brother. We know Ayamaro who basically made D. He showed D everything concerning YouTube, basically everything. D, you cannot talk about this YouTube genesis without mentioning Marwa, because Marwa saw it before she did. Now, that one aside. Now, I want to ask a question. Is D being wiser than I am Marwa, or has she just missed the point? Because the previous video of D Mwango, she was saying that she was not going to come to the party because of various reasons she mentioned in her YouTube channel, on her YouTube channel. And one of the reasons was that she cannot manage the crowd and ABC. She said very many things why she cannot come for that party. And her reasons are valid if you ask me, because she said that she doesn't want to come and entertain people who are never there for them. People are just paparazzis who are looking for views. People are looking to misuse her brand. People are going to misjudge her. She said very many things, and if you ask me, she's right. She's being honest. She's giving her valid reason for not attending the party. Now, I can say that this seems to have learned her lesson faster, because she knows that 3/4 of these people coming for a party, only a handful are for her, for them. But most of them are not for Ayamaro even. And I've said this even in my previous videos, that most of the people are seeing in this party, 3/4 do not have Ayamaro's interests at heart. No. Most of them have come here for shout outs and to improve their channels, which is not bad. Everyone, if you see the opportunity, you go for it if it is going to benefit you. But if you are going for that opportunity, tomorrow, please just remember where you've come from, and do not backstab the one who has held your hand for you to come where you've come, to reach where you've come. Now, my question is, do you think you were wiser or you missed it? My viewers, do you think Dee missed it, or she is being wiser? Because they say once bitten, twice shy. And you've seen Dee being betrayed by very many people, by people who came in her life, and they just misused her brand and went away with some of her subscribers. And right now, she doesn't want friendship. She doesn't want friendship with benefits. She wants really friends, not YouTube friends who come to just here to misuse her brand, who come here just for shout outs. She's saying she wants to go home to chill. She doesn't want to go home, and now if she feels like she just wants to sleep and relax, people are coming there with the cameras, wanting to interview her. She doesn't want that, and I understand her. She doesn't want people to go. She's saying it will be worse for her to come And if she doesn't give people the audience, they'll go again speaking ill against her, ill of her, which is also understandable. She's saying when she was growing up, people neglected her. She only had 2 to 3 friends in the village. Most people are never there for her, and most probably because they were from humble families. And she doesn't understand. She does not understand why they should come back to her, pretending that they want to be her friends, just because they want shout outs. She praises Mayuguno because she says when Mayuguno comes to a residence, he's not coming for shout outs. He's coming for connection, for friendship, for true friendship. Meaning that the villagers, every time Dee is around and they want to come, they are just coming for YouTube collabos, and they don't really have her interest at heart. And trust me, I'm getting deep from where she's coming from, because people tend to value you when you have something. When you don't have something, people will care less about you. And Dee doesn't want to be misused in that way. Doesn't want to people to misuse her brand. Now, there's something I like to talk to enlighten Dee. You know, that's most of us come from family, and I believe also this coming from a family which is functional. And there are some things we do for our families, not because those things favors us, no, but because those things will make our beloved ones happy. For example, your brother can be having a wedding with a lady you don't like, but because your brother loves the lady, you'll go for that wedding. Why? Because it makes your brother happy. Now, there are some things we do for family because of the family bonds we have, because these things makes our family members happy. I remember there is this day, the days when my dad was ailing. I was working. I'm a full-time worker, a permanent worker. I work for the government, and so most of the time I never used to take my leave days, but I will take my leave days when I am really needed. Because sometimes my mother will call, Christine, your father is not doing well. What will I do? I'll just sign an emergency leave and go. And I'll just take a few days and then come back. And when I come back and I'm still needed, I'll just take another leave and go. I remember there's a time when my father was really sick, and I had just come from leave. And when I came after 3 days, I applied for another leave. And my HR was like, the HR we had that time was like, Christine, I've just seen that you just came from leave the other day, and now you've also applied for another leave. I told him that I still have my leave days, but again, my dad is not doing very well. I was very sincere with him, and he understood. You see, and I'm happy that during my father's last days, I was there for him. That times there's a place I used to work in a farm, someone's farm, and there's a time my mom called and told me that, you see, your brother is sick and he has gone somewhere to the hospital in another county. That time I was still in the city, in Nairobi city. And so what I did that time, I was so much afraid. I just took off. And so when the boss came, he did not find me in the office. I just told my colleagues that I'm going because my brother is not feeling very well. But he did not take it lightly. Some of my salary was deducted because it is someone's else farm. And there are some things we do which are not going to favor us, but because family is important. And I feel like that's where Dee missed the point. When we say, Dee, you should have come to stand with your brother, not for these people, not for these other people who are coming here, but because your brother needed you most. I understand your reasons are valid, but remember there are some things we do for family that if those things will make our family members happy, we just do them for them, especially those family members who've been there for us in thick and thin. There is a lady who Maro has given us so to give her land. Why? Because she assisted you when you were stranded somewhere in the world. Otherwise,